I've never particularly been asked to do transformations, but you know, you just get it in your head, and you just go, I need to.
We're talking about losing the weight. Yeah. So you lose the weight for the row, and you like, what do you eat? Like a calorie a
Turn
day?
down the lights and turn up some music while you eat. These environmental distractions will take your attention away from the food.
Skinny is back in. So I'm gonna let you on a little Hollywood secret that nobody's telling you.
If you're interested in the secrets behind the dramatic weight loss transformations of well-known celebrities, keep watching. From Kim Kardashian's vampire facials, involving injections of her own blood into her face, to Tom Brady's habit of drinking copious amounts of water to supposedly prevent sunburn, celebrities often adopt unusual practices to maintain or enhance their appearance. Their dietary habits are similarly extreme. Recently, Kardashian sparked further controversy by slimming down for the Met Gala, using a severe low-carb diet that nutrition experts advise against, while celebrities like Joe Rogan and Heidi Montag have embraced radical diets centered on primarily meat consumption, sometimes even raw. While some celebrities uphold the straightforward, scientifically supported principle of consuming healthy, balanced diet rich in fresh, unprocessed foods, others experiment with peculiar dietary fads, despite a lack of scientific validation. Here's a look at some of the most bizarre celebrity diets ever. Let's begin with Adele. The Cert Foods diet became known largely due to its association with Adele, though the singer herself has clarified she never tried it. Rumors suggested Adele had shed pounds through a Cert Food diet, which includes berries, greens, and red wine, but she revealed to Vogue that she hadn't adhered to any specific diet and had primarily focused on exercise. The diet itself, introduced in a 2016 book, claims to reduce inflammation, decelerate aging, and promote weight loss by incorporating foods like berries, greens, dark chocolate, and red wine. These foods are said to activate a protein known as sirtuin, which could aid in metabolism and longevity. Yet, the diet includes an initial phase where calorie intake is restricted to 1,000 to 1,500 calories per day, a level experts consider dangerously low. Despite the healthiness of the foods involved, more scientific evidence is needed to substantiate the diet's claimed benefits on weight loss. Turning to Mariah Carey, she too has captured attention with her dietary choices. In a 2016 interview with E! News, Carey disclosed that her diet consisted solely of Norwegian salmon and capers, aiming to maximize her protein intake. She described her diet as extremely restrictive and challenging, noting, "It's really hard. You would hate it. All you eat is Norwegian salmon and capers every day. That's it." While a high-protein diet can help in feeling full, a diet limited to just salmon lacks essential nutrients typically obtained from vegetables, fruits, and grains. Clearly, Carey's regimen is not designed for long-term adherence. The Kardashians are frequently at the center of diet controversies as well. Kim Kardashian, for instance, made headlines for losing 16 pounds in a short span to fit into her dress for the 2022 Met Gala. She achieved this by eliminating sugars and carbs, focusing on just the cleanest veggies and protein, and incorporating intense exercise with a sauna suit. However, such rapid weight loss is generally not sustainable and often doesn't contribute to long-term fat loss. A dietitian emphasized that much of the initial weight loss is likely water weight, which can lead to cyclical weight gains and losses, or yo-yo dieting. This pattern can exacerbate health problems over time. For lasting and healthy weight reduction, experts typically advise a gradual loss of about 1 to 2 pounds per week, achieved through sustainable changes in lifestyle and everyday habits. Let's talk about Rebel Wilson. Rebel Wilson is believed to have adopted the Mayer method for her weight loss journey, a regimen originating from the concepts of Dr. Franz Xaver Mayer, an Austrian doctor from a century ago. In 2020, Wilson designated it her Year of Health, during which she reportedly embraced this diet that emphasizes mindful eating, including the practice of chewing each bite of food up to 40 times. The Mayer method, now a staple at Viva Mayer, a series of high-end wellness clinics, combines sensible eating habits with elements considered by some experts as pseudoscientific. It recommends eliminating caffeine, sugar, and dairy, and advises against snacking between meals or consuming raw foods after 4 p.m. While the diet promotes consuming high alkaline foods like fruits and vegetables for their nutrient density, experts contend these foods do not affect body pH levels as claimed. Here comes Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham has been consistent with her dietary choices, as revealed by her husband, David Beckham. He disclosed that for over 25 years, the former Spice Girl has predominantly eaten a diet of fish and vegetables. In a 2022 interview, David Beckham described himself as a food enthusiast in contrast to his wife, who rarely strays from her preferred meal of grilled fish and steamed vegetables. Victoria Beckham later humorously addressed her dietary habits on TikTok, explaining that while she maintains a disciplined diet, she includes healthy fats, such as avocados and nuts, and does not abstain from alcohol. Despite the potential nutritional limitations of such a repetitive diet, registered dietitian Brigitte Zeitlin points out that it can be convenient and effective for nutrient intake if balanced correctly. Now let's look at Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's diet choices were quite unorthodox and potentially risky. In a 1952 interview, Monroe described her dietary habits, which included consuming raw eggs mixed with milk, a practice that poses a risk for salmonella poisoning. Her typical dinner consisted of steak and 5 carrots, and she often finished her day with a hot fudge sundae. Monroe's diet, focused on calorie restriction and high protein intake, significantly lacked fiber and variety, which could lead to various health issues, including nutrient deficiencies and heart problems. Here goes Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields popularized the grapefruit diet, which involves a severe calorie restriction of only 800 calories per day, emphasizing the consumption of grapefruit. This diet, which includes eggs for breakfast, grapefruit throughout the day, and a small portion of meat with vegetables for dinner, can lead to muscle loss, metabolic slowdown, and other serious health issues due to malnutrition. While grapefruit contains beneficial nutrients like vitamin C and potassium, it can interfere with the metabolism of certain medications, which is a significant consideration for those on medication. Christina Aguilera followed the 7-day color diet based on the 2003 book by Jessica Weisel Courtney and Mindy Weisel. The diet involves eating foods of a single color each day, with the idea that different colored foods provide various nutrients. While this method isn't inherently unhealthy, if it includes unprocessed fresh foods, experts suggest that a varied and colorful diet each day is more sustainable and equally beneficial. Now let's talk about Katy Perry. Katy Perry has tried the M plan, which involves replacing 1 meal a day with mushrooms, known for their health benefits. This diet, dubbed the mushroom diet, promotes using mushrooms as a substitute for higher calorie items like burgers, which can aid in calorie reduction and nutrient intake. While the specific claim that it targets weight loss in problem areas is unsupported, mushrooms are nutritious and could contribute to overall health and cognitive preservation. Kate Middleton. Kate Middleton was rumored to have used the high-protein, low-carbohydrate Dukan diet to lose post-pregnancy weight, though Buckingham Palace has denied these claims. The diet, which resembles the Atkins and ketogenic diets, helps users lose weight quickly, but is hard to maintain long-term due to its restrictive nature. It involves several phases to prevent weight regain, but was labeled the worst diet of 2019 by U.S. News and World Report due to its stringent rules and the strong willpower required to adhere to them. Madonna adheres to a macrobiotic diet, which includes whole grains, soy, sea vegetables, and fermented foods, but excludes wheat, eggs, meat, and dairy. While this diet can support gut health due to the inclusion of fermented foods, it is highly restrictive and can make it difficult to obtain sufficient amounts of key nutrients like calcium, iron, and B vitamins. This diet highlights the challenge of maintaining a balanced nutrient intake while following highly restrictive eating patterns. Elizabeth Taylor, known for her beauty and acting talent, also ventured into the world of dieting, writing a book about her weight loss journey that included a collection of unique recipes. These recipes featured some rather unusual combinations, like a hamburger topped with peanut butter. In her mid-50s, Taylor sought to achieve her preferred body image through these homemade diets, which also included other inventive dishes, such as tuna salad served in a hollowed-out grapefruit and a cocktail named after Rock Hudson, made with Hershey's syrup, vodka, and Kahlua. Taylor's approach to dieting also embraced healthier eating habits, advocating for less red meat and more fish, fruits, and vegetables. She even promoted the concept of a cheat meal, favoring indulgences like fried chicken and chocolate cake, which some studies suggest can aid in long-term weight management. However, some of Taylor's peculiar food pairings, such as steamed cucumbers with mint mashed potatoes, likely helped curb appetite simply because they were not very palatable. Arnold Schwarzenegger, known for his bodybuilding prowess, continues to include physical fitness as a regular part of his routine and follows a mostly plant-based diet. He occasionally indulges in steaks or Austrian Wiener Schnitzel and has taken to adding a shot of alcohol to his protein shakes, which he believes enhances the flavor and absorption of protein. However, he acknowledges that excessive alcohol consumption could hinder fitness progress by affecting protein synthesis and overall health maintenance. Chris Hemsworth and David Harbour. Intermittent fasting has gained traction among celebrities like Chris Hemsworth and David Harbour, who have used the diet to prepare for film roles. Hemsworth employed the method to slim down dramatically for his role in the Heart of the Sea, while Harbour lost 75 pounds for the latest season of Stranger Things. Both actors experienced significant weight loss by restricting their eating to specific hours of the day. Despite its popularity, the effectiveness of intermittent fasting varies, with some studies suggesting it does not consistently enhance weight loss outcomes and could lead to muscle loss. Elvis Presley reportedly used the Sleeping Beauty diet strategy in his later years, which involved sleeping for extended periods to avoid eating sleeping as a way to manage weight. This approach has been controversial, with some experts suggesting that excessive sleep could disrupt normal metabolic processes and lead to muscle loss, highlighting the risks associated with extreme dietary and lifestyle measures. While these weight loss tricks and hacks have captivated the interest of many and inspired individuals to experiment with them in their own lives, it's critical to approach them with caution. Many of these methods are not balanced and could potentially lead to significant health risks if not properly managed. It is important to consult with a healthcare professional, such as your doctor, before trying any new diet or fitness regimen. Doing your research is essential to understand the potential impacts of these diets on your health. This allows you to tailor and personalize your diet plan more effectively, ensuring it aligns with your specific nutritional needs and fitness goals.